Hi there. This is Kat Ramirez here, live. Yep. So today I want to talk to you guys about client portals. And there's a reason why I want to talk about client portals. But before I go into our conversation, I let me introduce myself to anybody who is new and has not caught my live show before. I'm Kat Ramirez, CEO and founder of Advertise and Hashtag Social Buzz. We help businesses stand out and grow. um, hey, Donald, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. So I got some people watching already. Hey, if this is the first time that you are watching me, drop me a line, let me know, and let me know where you're watching from. If you're watching on the replay, just say replay and let me know where you're watching from. And if you are a regular, then just say team live. Okay. And I feel like I know I'm competing against the, I don't know, evening news, whatever. I'm sure people would rather prefer to watch me as opposed to the evening news, right? Anywho, so let's just get down to the nitty gritty client portals. Okay. What is a client portal? Why would you use a client portal? And what are some of the reasons why? And I'll tell you what. I've been in business now 5 years. Yay! We didn't have a client portal before. And, it's funny because prior to the pandemic, I had a lot of accounts and I probably should have had a client portal then. And now that my team is remote, I was like, we got to invest in a client portal. We got to do something where we hold all of our client information, especially their proprietary information, in one place. And that way it's secure and it's proprietary and it's safe and so many other adjectives that I can use. But at the end of the day, I needed to feel a little bit of peace of mind that when the clients give us passwords or information or logos or branding guides or, their business, um, outline or whatever, whatever it is that they give us, that we house it and it is proprietary for them. And that we really make sure that we protect their information. And what was happening before, and this might be you, and this is why I was like, I did some major investigating and I searched for a client portal that was going to really work for our needs and fit my budget, because budget is a big factor here, because client portals are not cheap. They are not. And, if you do some research and you look into them, you will see that they cost quite a bit. Because they're storing so much information. And so, to give you an idea about the client portals, and I'm just bringing up my stream because I want to make sure that I'm live and that you guys can hear me, right? Okay. So, let me see. Okay. I also want to see my notes as well. So I use my little phone. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, my little phone as my little note. It's kind of like my teleprompter, my own personal little teleprompter. I use as my phone. Okay. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that we were storing information all over there. We don't do it anymore. So if you're a client of ours or a client of ours, don't get all flustered now. But we were storing information all over the place because what was happening is we got into a routine as we got more and more and more clients that, when we had the office, we had a secure internet and then everybody was on a network. Okay. So when that happened, that was a safe place for us to store client information. It was all intact in one place. And when the clients would give us their information, each employee would either save it on their desktop, upload it to our Dropbox. They would give us a Google file, and we would store that Google file onto a file document in Dropbox. And it was just like so convoluted, everything everywhere. It was everywhere. Okay. And so what happened was, now pandemic, and unfortunately, I did have to let some people go. And so when we closed the office, we packed up all those desks. And what happened was, a lot of people stored the logos, the information on those computers that are now wrapped up in storage. And so there's no way to access those. And then what also happened was, when we let employees go, that those emails no longer existed. So we can't find those files and those proprietary information because it was housed in that email address. And so it was like a complete mess. It was like an utter nightmare. It was a complete mess. So after transitioning and going through that, and then now rehiring, because we're back in business. Not that we ever weren't in business, but we are growing. We are growing very, very fast, and I love it, and it's great. But as we were growing, the one thing I had to keep thinking about was, okay, we have all this proprietary information, and I don't want to go back to people that are remote now. Okay. I have no control over the computers. I have no control over their internet. Like, where are we storing our clients' information and proprietary, branding and things like that? And so we invested in a client portal, and that's what we did. And so I love it. I wish I would have done it a long time ago. It's because, again, it's not like we have client information here, 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 here. And then you're like, where did we put that? Where is that? Is that in Dropbox? Oh, is that in Google Docs? Or, oh, no. Or is that in Trello? Or where is that? So no longer do we have any questions. It's all housed in a client portal under the client's information, and the client can upload their information, and they can update their information, or we can upload it, or we can update it. We can share their passwords, and it's all secure in one very secure place. And I pay someone to manage it and house all this information, so it's not on my personal internet server or anything like that. And so it is about making a resource out of a situation where, we didn't know what to do and how to manage it, and we were challenged. And then I figured out a solution, and the solution was a client portal. So the funny thing is, our old clients were like, whoa, what are you doing now? What? So we had to tell our story of why we want to use the client portal. And here's the other funny thing is, we have some clients that actually have client portals for their business, so they understand how they work and how they're structured. And then they're like, well, can you turn off the messaging? Can you turn off the alerts? Can you do this? Can you do that? And, our whole process is to be transparent and to keep our clients up to date on the activity that we're doing. And the onboarding is amazing now. So before, when we onboard a client, it took forever. I'd have to touch base with some. Here, let me give you an example of a non-client portal and then client portal. So non-client portal, let's say I have 10 team members, and I go to each one of them every day, and I'm like, hey, where is such and such at? Where is such and such at? Where is such and such at? What have we done with such and such? And then I go to another social media manager, hey, where is such and such at? And where is such and such? And where is such? And then I repeat myself again, hey, where is such and such? Where is such and such? And where is such and such? And then I go to the fourth social media manager, hey, where is such and such? And what are we doing with this and this? And blah, 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 and this and this and this. Okay. So that's pre client portal. So now, after the fact, we are on client portal. Everybody has migrated. We put our projects in the client portal. We put all of our tasks in the client portal. And then we have a workflow in the client portal for every project, which is amazing. And so now all I have to do is log in, go into client portal and say, oh, look, this is where we're at on that. Okay, great. We've moved things along. Oh, look, this project is done. Yay. It is amazing. It is like night and day. And if you have, yeah, before the client portal, I will tell you this. I did not know that I could have a solution for my problem. And it wasn't like somebody came to me and like sold me on this, or I, said, hey, you need client portal or anything like that. So this is why I'm sharing my experience with you, because you could have the same problem I had and the same concerns I had. And I solved my own problem because I was like, I got to find a solution. I got to be able to have some peace of mind. And that's a funny word for me because I say this to all of my team members. Whenever I'm talking about our clients, whenever I'm talking about, us staying on task, us staying on project, things like that, is I say, I just want a peace of mind. I just want to be able to come in the office the next day and have peace of mind and know that such and such task is completed. This is complete. This is completed. This is completed. And we're moving on. We're going to the next phase. And this is done. And this is done. And we move that on, So it's peace of mind. If you want peace of mind, investing in a client portal is well worth every single dime I put into that client portal. And fortunately for me, I built out our client portal. So I learned a little more about the client portal than probably I should. But that's the kind of girl I am. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to make sure that, if you transitioned and if you are about to transition where you're not going to go back to an office and you still have to function, I don't care if you're a one-man shop, a two-man shop, or 100-man shop. Client portals are, to me, the life savior of, our business, of everything that we do, because again, the information that we get from our clients is proprietary. It's logins, it's passcodes, it's all of this information that we have to keep extremely secure and proprietary. We can't share one business's, business plan and model with another business or crossover or anything like that. That's unethical. We don't want to do that. And so having the client portal and then having that dialogue with that client on the portal and keeping everything defined and secure is like a blessing. It is a major and utter blessing. And if you have a client portal, drop me a line. Let me know, because I want to hear from other people who might have client portals. I want to know who else has a client portal, or have you investigated a client portal, or have you ever worked with a client portal from a vendor or something like that. And so just to give you an idea of what a client portal is, basically it is a CRM on Supercharge. That's what it is. It is a CRM that you're able to put in projects and track them. It's a CRM where you can do quotes and track them. It's a CRM where you can put in flow. So I'm able to drop in a project and it has pre-built task in there that assigns the different people once that project is launched and in place. And I love it, because then it will start learning on the back end better systems and better ways to put that flow in. Okay. So it is amazing and incredible. And like I said, client portals range from, hundreds of dollars a month to ours is very, very reasonable, and I feel very fortunate I found it. And it's kind of like the company that I bought it off of We are one of the early adapters, so we got the early adapter rate, and I love it. I love it. It suits our business. It suits, what we're doing, and I don't hesitate from paying my monthly bill because it gives me peace of mind, and that's all I need. That's all I want is peace of mind. So that's what I wanted to talk to you today. It's not a really long or, big topic, but it is about how to manage your client base, how to make sure that you're servicing them, how do you onboard a client so that it flows and everything is happening so that you're not micromanaging your team and saying, hey, is this getting done? Is this getting done? Is this getting done? Because that's what I was doing, and it would drive me nuts. And I hated waking up every day thinking, oh, I had all this weight on my shoulders, like, oh my God, I got to ask, is this getting done? This getting done? This getting done? Because that's not my personality. I like empowering people. I like my team to be creative and feel like they are in charge, not me. And I always tell them, I said, you tell me what to do. I shouldn't have to tell you what to do. You tell me what to do. And that's how I empower my team. Okay, that's what I have for today. I just want to make sure I came on today. I'm a little late, sorry. And I'm competing with, our news here. And it's a very dark and rainy day here in Wisconsin, but that's okay because I got a smile on my face. It's Monday. I hope you're having a great Monday. And if you have any questions, or if this is a video that you think someone else can benefit from, certainly share this, please, or tag them. And if you want more information on client portals, how do they work, or the portal that we invested in, certainly reach out to me. I mean, I'm happy to share any information to help make your life so much easier. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. This was a short one. Maybe we're going to go shorter now. Hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. As I always end these calls. Let's see if I can get my branding up while I get this. As I always end my calls. You got this. And until next time, I will talk to you soon, and I hope you have a great night. Thanks so much.